4. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, I want to sincerely appreciate everybody that has been consistent with this training. For those that subscribe to the channel, God bless you all. I appreciate you. Today, you might probably be wondering, okay, some of our members are coming in. Some of our members are coming in. Let's just give them like 2 more minutes, please. 8:26, I'm starting. 8:26, I'm starting. They're starting soon. Welcome, Mr. Lajide.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How is everything, sir?
Good, let's go. Let's go, sir.
Yeah, welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, let's start. The man that will be working with his phone just arrived. So that shows that we are up to date. Today, what are we looking at? Let's not waste time. Today, what are we looking at? We are looking at MetaTrader 4 and 5, Android and desktop version. We are looking at how to use MetaTrader 4 and 5. Then after that, we now dive into how to use, excuse me. We now look into lot size, partial closing, trade stopping. We'll also look into swing trading. So after we look onto all these things, I'll now do a quick practical on this phone. But the question now is, how can I start this training? I will start by talking about some simple analysis. And the first one I would like to talk about is MetaTrader 4. What is MetaTrader 4? MetaTrader 4 is actually a platform in which forex traders they trade in. And MetaTrader 5 is also a platform at which you trade. I don't know, maybe later some other designs will come out, like MetaTrader 6. But for now, what traders use on several broking firms or platforms are MetaTrader 4 and 5. Now, when was MetaTrader 4 designed? 2015. MetaTrader 5 was designed 2013. There is no major difference between MetaTrader 4 and 5. The only difference is the fact that MetaTrader 4 is designed with MetaCode language 4. Meta 5 is done with that. It allows single backtesting. Backtesting simply means when you are designing, it allows single backtesting. But for MetaTrader 5, it permits multiple backtesting. Now, this is the part I love most. It has 4 types of pending orders. MetaTrader 5 has 6 types of pending orders. And I'll explain the pending orders to you in the next phase. Now, no depth of market shown. For MetaTrader 5, depth of market is shown. Meta 4, no economic calendar. For MetaTrader 5, there's economic calendar. That screenshot I showed to you today is a very good example of all I'm explaining here. That screen recorder, screen recorder I showed you, I sent you today. There are 2 types of orders that can take place in MetaTrader 4 and 5. Number 1, market execution and pending orders. Market execution and pending orders. Market execution is when you enter the forex market directly. Pending order is when you enter the forex market and anticipate that your trade will be activated. What am I saying? If, for instance, you fix an entry point for a trade, the entry point is 1.1 to 800. And you fix an entry point again for a trade. And let's say you now put a take profit and stop loss. What it means is, if that trade gets to 1.1 to 800, the market will be what? Activated. For market execution, you just jump into the market directly. You are not using a pending order. Are you there? I will still give you this PDF to read. Are you there? 4 types of pending order on MetaTrader 4. Buy stop, sell stop, buy limit, sell limit. While MetaTrader 5 has 6 types. Buy stop, sell stop, buy limit, sell limit, buy stop limit, sell stop limit. Don't worry. I will teach you more of all these things in the advanced class. Main business of today. Let's go straight to partial closing. Partial closing is when, let's say you are in a trade. Let's say this is the interface of MetaTrader 4. Let's say you are in a trade. And let's say I taught you lot size yesterday. Let's say you have a lot size of 0.05. I partial close very well. Now let's say you are in profit. Let's say you are actually on a currency pair, Euro GBP. Let's say you're actually in profit, and that profit is, let's say you're in profit, and that profit is $20. Now, it comes to Mr. Lajide's mind that, this $20, I don't want to lose it. Let me take part of this profit. Very simple. What will he do? Man comes here, and he clicks. Man comes here. He will now click on modify. He will now type 0.04. Once he types 0.04 at the bottom of this trade, immediately the man clicks on modify. He types 0.04. At the bottom of this trade, the man will see close with profits. The man will see close with profits. And because he has typed 0.04 on it, he will see close with profits. He will see something like $16. Class, you know what this means? It means that once he clicks on close with profit $16, in his profit margin, $16 has been recorded. While 0.01 will be left running in his trade. This 0.01 will be left to the balance of that $4. You know, when you close $16 from $20, you'll be left with $4. So once it closes $4, then what happens? This trade will now continue to run. So as this trade is running, what happens? If eventually, God helping, this man makes $7 additional to this $4, then it means that $7 added to his initial $16, that's $23. But if God forbid, this man is losing $7, $7 away from $16. The man can still smile home with $9. So what I'm saying in essence is partial closing is a way of booking part of your profits in the forex market. And once you book part of your profits in the forex market, then it means that you have taken some profit and you don't have to feel worried that you are totally making profits. You know, it's a condition like whereby somebody will now be in a profit of $600. Then all of a sudden, your $600 becomes -$100. You can take part of that profit. Are you with me? You can take part of that profit, and the other trade will be running in the market. Thank you. Let's go to the next one, trade stopping. Trade stopping. After trade stopping, I don't know if time will permit. I would love to talk about swing trading. Trade stopping is when, let me clean this please. Trade stopping is, let's say you have the chart. Let's say probably you have the chart running. And if your chart is running, then probably, then if you have that chart running, then probably, let's say you are in profit. Let's say you are buying a trade, entry point, and this is a take profit. And let's say you have a stop loss. Now, let's say you have a trade running. You know, when you are buying in the forex market, let's say AUD USD. Let's say you are buying AUD USD, then you go on a buy. Once that trade goes up, you agree with me that you are already in profit since it's above the entry point chart. Let's say this thing comes here and starts consolidating. You are seeing it on your chart that is so now to move this, you want to trade stop. So what it means is take this stop loss. What it means is take this stop loss. What above your entry point? If that stops above your entry point, you agree with me that your stop loss is not doing new stop loss is 0.930. What this means is go up and so probably what you might finally make in the forex market might just be $26, which is not bad. Unlike if there is no stop loss, this trade now reverse and goes down, and you know it goes into a loss. Is that clear? Is that clear, class? So let's go to swing trading. I'll talk about swing trading so briefly because of the practicals. I'll talk about swing trading so briefly because of the practicals. What's swing trading? Let's say you have a signal. Let's say you have a signal, and the signal is, GBP AUD. You have GBP AUD. You now have buy stop at, I'll use a pending order. Buy stop at let's say the value is 1.12 200. Let's say it's 1.12 200. Let's say TP1. TP1 is, you have 10 pips to that. I taught you pips yesterday. the 10 will be added to this. Let's say TP1 is 1.12 300. Let's say TP2 will be 1.12. Let's say it is 1.12 400. Now let's say your stop loss is 1.1000. If you have 1.1000, so what you do is you come here on my chart, it's going to look like this. I'm not going to put the values here because of time. It means that right here, you now have something like this is your entry point. Then this is your TP1. This is your TP2. So if that's your TP2, then it means that this is your stop loss. So you can swing trade, you can triple trade. So what it means is, let's say from here, what happens? Let's say you are in a trade, the trade goes enter here as it immediately the trade hits your entry point as a pending order, you're already in the market. Let's say $5 is assigned to this. That's 10 pips. Based on 20 pips, $10 is assigned. If $10 is assigned, I want to use another color so that you understand. So if $10 is assigned to this, let's say this trade goes up. So once it hits TP1, by the grace of God, you have $5 in the profit market. Once it now goes up, hits TP2, you have made $15 on $500 account. If you have on $500 account on one trade, you have made $15 already. So if God forbid the reverse is the case, let's say you stop TP1. And the market immediately stop TP1, this line will disappear. Let's say this trade is not going up. You don't need to start coming down. You can quickly trade stop. How? Take this your stop loss here and put it here. So if it hits here, instead of you losing totally, probably you can have maybe $6 for your $5. So that would be $11. So you have an additional money. So let me tell you something. As a forex trader, you must be smart in making money. You should know how to trade stock. You should know how to trade. You should know how to partial close. Are you agreeing? So that is that. Is there any question before we go for the practical?
I'm eager to see the practical.
Is it yes or what? Yes, and you. Demo. If you see what's the best spread is that in daytime, if you have please, this should be the last time you work there. So first and this. So immediately you call the coach. So once the coach asks, if you observe, you will notice that, hello sir, don't worry, leave it. Can you use your arm to zoom? Zoom it, sir. Class, you observe that it's okay. You observe that there are two lines there moving. One line is red, the other line is blue. So that is the spread, the difference between the red line and the blue line. Whenever it's daytime like this, the spread is always tight. But whenever it's night, the brokers will expand it. Why do you think the brokers will expand it? They do that because they know that very few people trade at night. Are you with me? So the money they'll be making daytime, they are also making the money on what? At night. So they can make their money at night. Another way brokers make their money is from swap fee. I talked about swap fee yesterday or the first day I had this training. So let's pick a trade. You will see 6 icons under. The first one by the left is the quote. The second one is the chart. The third one, click on it on the third one. The third one is where you see your balance, equity, free margin. Balance is what you deposited into your account. Equity is the difference between the balance and the open positions. I repeat, equity is the difference between the balance and the open. And free margin is the region that tells you that you have access to trade. If your free margin is 0, you cannot trade. Sir, click on the fourth icon. The fourth icon is your profit. The fourth icon is your profit loss page. That's the region that shows you the region that shows you the name. Hello, sir. Can you put this one?
Okay.
Now,
I'm there.
can you click on GPP USD? Let's want to enter a trade.
Okay.
You will see new order, open order, symbol property, and the rest. He clicked on open order. Let's say we want to enter this market directly. Predict where you want to split. Now, it's going to be now, you see, now, let's that trade. Once you long press it, click on modify. Now type where you have the green line. That is where you put your take profit. Where you have the green line, type 1.31648. Let's say you want to add the stop loss to it. Let's say you're adding 50 pips to that entry point. Type 1.32248 on the red side. Now, class, assuming this value was wrong, that modify wouldn't have been highlighted. So now that the value is correct, your modify is highlighted. So click on modify. Once you click on modify, you are going to, can you see that this man is almost hitting a profit? It's almost hitting a profit. You see that value that is running under 0.10. If that value reaches 0.31648, this man is in profit. That close trade will close automatically in profit. That means the man has struck take profit. The reason why you see green showing by the left-hand side of that trade, it shows that the man is very close to hitting his profit, to hitting his take profit. That's what it means. It means that the man is very close to what? Hitting is what? His take profit. That's exactly what it means. So now, sir, let's say you want to close this trade in profit. Long, just tap on it, sir, so that you see the take profit and the stop loss. Can you see? It tapped on it. You can see your take profit I put here, your stop loss, and you can see that there's a swap fee. That swap fee is if the trade should go over to the next day. Are you doing? So, class, thank you very much. For you to know more of this, please subscribe to the advanced class. Thank you very much. You see your profit margin percent. That shows you how healthy your trade is. If that margin level percent is less than 100%, your account will blow. Are you doing? So please, can you stop sharing, please? I'm through with this section. If you know you gain in today's class, can you type 1 in the chat box? If you know you gain in today's class, click on stop share. Don't end the class, please. Just click on stop share. Thank you, Mr. Nekes. Thank you. Thank you. Sir, click on stop share. Click on stop share. Hello, sir. Can you end your call and stop sharing the screen? Mr. Yinka, hello, sir. Can you stop? Oh my God. This man is taking my time. Mr. Olayemi, stop your screen. Go back to Zoom and click on, okay. Okay.
It's like he's answering call.
Okay. I've reclaimed my host. There's no problem.
Okay.
Sorry, hello, sir.
Stop sharing your screen,
Has
sir.
it stopped sharing, sir?
Stop sharing. Stop
Okay,
sharing.
I don't know how to do
Okay,
that.
don't worry.
That's what I'm doing.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I've left here. All right, sir. So, class, I want to quickly show you something which I feel will be very important. Now, 5 days of this training is not sufficient. Sorry, 5 days is not sufficient for forex trading. Are you with me? So I advise everybody that for you to enjoy this class more, you have to subscribe to the advanced class. So in order to subscribe to this advanced class, so what I want is, I will just show you my screen in order to subscribe to this advanced class. Now, there's an advanced class that will take place. The advanced class will take place from, today is 9th. The advanced class will take place from Monday. And on Monday is 14th of, what they call it? 14th of March to 28th of March. What's the cost for this advanced class? The cost for the advanced class is 10,000 naira. And the advanced class comes with a free mentorship. The time for the advanced class is actually 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. every day for 2 weeks. The strategies you need to win your trade, I'll teach you there. Class, I must be very candid with you. People that have subscribed to this advanced class, they are enjoying it today. And in fact, it builds a great relationship between you and I. Please, if you are not in this advanced class, don't expect that after this training, you ask me any question, I will be responding to it, because I only respond to, I give free mentorship after the advanced class. My training will end on Friday. Tomorrow will be a pure practical class on support and resistance. I'll teach you support and resistance. And the last day, I'll teach you news trading. So please, don't miss tomorrow and next tomorrow's class. Please, this is their fee for the advanced class. You can start paying. Once you start paying, I will add you up to the Telegram platform. We are going to be using Telegram. I'll be dropping the videos and the PDFs, advanced PDFs, not the small ones I'm giving you, live right here. Please, do you have any question before we go? It's just 5 minutes to go. Mr. Nekes, do you have any question?
Please, is the advanced class in person or in Zoom like this?
In Zoom, sir. In Zoom.
Okay.
You can check. Is there any problem?
No, I really want some class like this that can be in person so that like apprenticeship something.
Even if you see me in person, the truth about it is we are still going to use a laptop. I am not going to be teaching you on the board. I will never use board because I'm still going to teach you on. And besides, this advert I ran, where are you personally? Where are you?
I'm in Festac,
Okay.
Lagos.
Sometimes this training, I might not need to, except if I want to target only Lagos, and I'll get a center for them. But this advert is for different people from different states. You get it? So that's why it's purely online. You get it?
Please, where is your location?
Presently, I am in Ogun State, and I just came here for temporary moments. Are you with me? Most cases, I do travel to give seminars. That's what, in fact, since the beginning of this year, I've been traveling out to give some seminars. So I might not even be available. That's and that. And giving a one-on-one training, I do. But sir, it is not something, it is really, really expensive. And that's if I even have the time for that training. So that's why I give this kind of trainings online. You understand? You get it, sir. So, have I answered your question?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you, sir. Is there any other
Do,
question
do you
for me?
also sorry?
Yeah.
Do you also give free signals?
Sir, sometimes, most times, this is what I do now these days in my advanced class. Those who have live accounts, sometimes I can drop free signals for them. And sometimes I might not give you free signals. But the reason why I'm creating an advanced class is to teach you strategies that will make you earn by yourself, so that you will not depend on anybody. Although I have a signal group, but in my signal group, I target people for that, and people pay for that. Like for instance now, a lady paid for my signal group. In that signal group, what they pay in that signal group is about 15,000 naira. A lady paid for my signal group. Sometimes some people want me to trade, but guess what? I don't even sit down and trade for people like that. I trade for very selected people. Because why? I mostly teach online. Are you with me? So that's exactly what I do, sir. That's what I do, sir. But I always advise people to always have these trainings so that they can trade by themselves. I cannot be helping you forever. Sometimes I can just trade. Like something happened in my signal group recently. I graduated some people off my signal group. Why? They have been depending so much on the signal, and it's as if they are resting. So I took them off to allow the freshers to come in. I did that just recently. Are you with me? Just in fact, I did that today, to be very candid with you. Are you with me? So that's that. Is there any question again, sir? Because we have just 2 minutes left. Is there any question again in the house? Is there any question again in the house? Is there any question again in the house? Okay. Mr. Olayemi.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you, sir. Please, sir, can you be very brief? We have just 2 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for this class. I really appreciate it. So in the advanced class,
Yes,
you
sir.
said it's going to be covering a lot of things, and it's going to be lasting for 2 weeks, if I can
Yes.
get you right.
Yes, sir.
So 1 hour every day, Monday to Friday for 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. Sometimes you spend more than 1 hour. Sometimes you spend more than 1 hour. It depends on the course, on what I'm teaching for that day. You get it?
Okay, sir. Then
But do
after
you know the
class,
beauty about the advanced class? It is very brief
all right.
and understandable. Very brief and understandable. That's the beauty about it. Yes, I'm with you. Go on, sir. This time is about to
And
elapse, sir.
all right, sir. And after the class, we will be able to trade on our own.
By the grace of God, sir. That's why I'm organizing the class. I will not start what I will not finish. By the grace of God, sir. I hate me, sir.
And every necessary material that you need to give to us will be given to us.
You will see it, sir. Just when I'm giving materials, you will see it.
Okay. Thank you. That was my question.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much, everybody. I think I have to stop here. I have just less than 1 minute. God bless you all. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Thank you so much. You can start making your payments. Once you make your payments to that, to what you have on the screen, I will add you immediately to the advanced class and we'll start on Monday. God bless you, everybody. Bye for now. Bye-bye.